Hello, everyone. It is so quiet in the water. Actually spent quite a few minutes looking around, trying to decide whether to turn up some volumes. I don't think my face is working. I sound funny. Welcome to 38 minutes of Permadeath, Dreams of the Deep. It is 3 minutes and 28 seconds to our first destination. I hope they're not like really bad. Okay, time check. 10 minutes to 11. That's AM. I didn't have enough sleep last night. I couldn't fall asleep after all the sinus medicine, of course. And I played a new save for 4 hours. That was a really long time. I can't, I love starting new saves, but I can't avoid thinking about the future for the guy. It's like I'm planning it out, he's making tons of money. This guy has 1,300 uranium, and are we going to make it over that? He has 1,300 uranium, and he has so much gold. Oh my gosh. We gotta go around this mountain. Go back down there. Don't be buggy like my other safe. Oh boy. All these mountains. I thought it was in a clear part of the ocean. Did I mention the ton of pyrite? So I found 2 stacks of metal fingers, turned all the gold into pyrite, and it came to around 1,300 uranium. And this guy's been all over the place. He's like already got all of his planet, the zoology, completely done. How do I get there? Is it easier to go this way? That's the problem with Dreams of the Deep. They set these waypoints so far out, and it's like, I gotta get out and walk, I think. I might have to. Oh, jellyfish! Of course, they're not allowed to go across the top of the water as well, but it's nicer underwater. It's quieter. So anyway, I get to this point with these saves, and I'm like, he can do this or that, Oh boy, we gotta deal with this thing right away. Okay. I haven't done this in a while, so hopefully I can do this. Okay, we gotta get a little bit close so that he looks at us. There we go. Alright. It's been a while. Go in that door. Man, doors are so hard underwater. We'll take that. Alright, Dreams in the Deep. Here we go. Get rid of that goop. Despite the decay, the station's mainframe remains functional. Records have been clearly accessed by whoever came here before. The last entry is download of a high-power sonar. Download the sonar. Oh boy. Thought I might need one of those. I should know how to make it now. Kind of out of practice here with this stuff. Well, okay. I parked over there. It's a good place to park. Now then, salt refractor is something that needs just 100 salt. I'm out of salt, really? I made too much fuel. I have, oh, I have 167 salt. Okay, where should we put this thing? I think I'll put it over here. What else do I need? Oh, I need to make it. Alright, salt refractor. And then one more crystal sulfide. Okay. We need an explodey thing. Armored clams. We're looking for that little weird looking eggy-like symbol. Let's move along a little bit here. I got 3 S-Class upgrades for the Humboldt drive. Because this thing is so slow. There's some right there. Of course, it's going to want to explode as soon as I get near it. There we go. Boom! There it goes. Okay. There we go. Water. Alright. Got that part done. Now what? Now it changed missions on me. Wow. Wow, it visions. Sunken wrecks. Oh, apparently that's the wrong button. Now I gotta wait for that to come back. Yep. Grrr. So now we gotta scan with the quick menu key. Okay, okay, there it is. Wrecks. What kind of wrecks? There's 2 wrecks there. Just says sunken wrecks. Okay. That is drowned stash. Oh god, I did it again. Oh my god. Oh man. Sorry guys. The controls, as you probably know, are different. Tab over. There we go. That's sunken building. Submerged ruins. I think we're supposed to be looking for the freighter. So we'll do that. How far away is that? An hour? Okay. Give me some land here. There's some. This is what makes Dreams of the Deep something that people don't do. You want me to spend exactly how long in that thing now? With 3 S-Class upgrades on the engine? No. Joe? Joe, I want you to land here. Somewhere here. Here. That'll work. Joe. I'm not a fish, Joe. I'm not. Oh, of course. Now the launcher shifted. Alright. An hour. Good lord, it's 5 minutes in the Starship. But yeah, this is the #1 complaint about Dreams of the Deep. Things are stupidly far apart. Now we just need a place to put Joe, and we'll call him hotline. This looks like a good place. Joe, do you like that island? Yeah. Oh, it's got a nice flat top. Oh, I missed. Of course, I was going too fast. Clean them engines. Here we go. There you go, Joe. I'll be back for you. How far away is it now? Oh, 567 views. It's not very far, but the next part of the quest requires the Nautilon, so, as well, to tell you where to go. What is that red thing? Oh, it's part of the crash freighter, dummy. Wow, the water's kind of murky. I never noticed that before. Wow, this thing is really disintegrated, huh? It looks like more than usual. Oh, it's one of those kind. Okay. Oh, there's green grass under it. Isn't that lovely? Look at the ground. Here we go. Let's see, located the wreck, but the ship's computer was a washout. Washout. We salvaged what supplies we could and left. I don't want to be nearby when the water eats through the reactor housing. Tidal patterns here are increasingly strange. Water has risen rapidly, but we are yet to see it ebb. We could return and salvage more when the water falls away. Survivors made it back to the wreck of their freighter, but moved on soon after. I will have to do the same if I'm to find them. Aquatic construction modules. I shut down the distress beacon. There's no one here to rescue. Yay! Get back in your Nautilon. Where is it? Always with that. Well, the water down here is fairly clear, but up there it's really foggy. To search for sunken buildings. Okay. X. Sunken buildings. Search. Alright, how far away is that? Oh my god. Joe! Where did Joe go? There he is. 43 minutes. No. Oh my gosh. I made all this fuel thinking, oh, they'll be like, all of them will be like 6-7 minutes apart, you know. 43 minutes. We'll just, you know, we'll just beach this thing right here. Oh, look at this hole. Squirrel. Hey, Joe. Guess what? It is 3 minutes in the starship. Okay. I don't think this is the way that Sean or HD intended us to do Dreams of the Deep. But I'm sure they must not have intended me to have to spend now 2 hours just adding up the two things together in there. What's closest? I feel sorry for people who fly like anything else. Fighters can land anywhere. Oh, hi! Hi, little bouncy. Get out here in a little bit deeper water. We're practically there, but I'm just gonna call the Nautilon. anyway, because we need it, you know, to scan for the next thing. There's another one of those things. Come on, look at me. Come on. You gotta get just so close, you know. There we go. There's 2 eyeballs. 2 of them. Am I gonna remember the Nautilon is behind this? I don't know. Oh, there's another one. There we go. He was trying to hypnotize me. Alright, let's see if we can get through this door. Good lord. Need some oxygen. Can't get through the kelp sack. Alrighty, what do we got? More kelp sack. I don't want your goop. Read log. It was my turn to dive today, and once again, nothing of an interest. Nothing but kelp and rocks. Sounds familiar. Oh, there's a V-tube. The water's yet to recede. Some of the crew have taken to swimming without their suits. It looks so inviting. I don't think that was a very well written sentence. We'll take that condensed carbon. It says trace survivors across the ocean, but wow. Hours and hours later. Oh, that looks cool. Look at this. It's like a little underpass. This thing's gonna explode with me right next to it. Hey! Look at how cool. That's awesome. It's not. It's an illusion. It looks like it comes out right there. Oh, it comes out maybe over there somewhere? This is groovy. I like this little T-shaped tunnel. It's more too. You done blowing your top yet? Am I getting all this kelp, or do I have to shoot it? I have to shoot it to get it. Like that. That's how you get kelp sack. I don't know what its use is, other than making oxygen and angering the jellyfishes. Get in. There we go. Gotta get that little tiny dot. Alright, what are we supposed to do? More sunken buildings. Okay. I should just start driving back towards Joe right now. Be nice if it was telling me what to do. I just did that. Okay. There we go. That one is... That one's only 4 minutes away. I can take 4 minutes in this thing. That's not unreasonable. I was flying from a planet to a space station last night, and after I engaged the pulse, looked up, and it said it was 2 minutes and 20 seconds to the space station. I think that's pretty close to the longest pulse I've had to do for, you know, for a space station. Problem is 4 minutes, in a, direct path. There we go. I guess we're gonna have a bunch of hypnotic eyes. And they'll hypnotize our enemies. So I got into this. I don't know how I get into these stupid discussions on the Steam forum. How do I get involved in these things? Anyway, this guy was, he's just like a super griefer, and he's proud of it too. So I responded, insanity. Why would anybody want to play this game just for the purpose of hurting other people? And the response I got was, just because you're afraid of PvP, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, oh my god. So I put the name of my channel up there, and I'm like, I'm not afraid. Bring it. You know? I'm like, this chick ain't fearful. It's not fear. So I'm building my base, or I'm working on my freighter. I don't want you attacking me. This guy told the story about how he just saw this other player's freighter, and he opened fire on it and took all of the stuff from it and followed it. I don't know how he did this. He may be lying. Followed it to the next star system over. But, I mean, what in the world could possibly be wrong with you to do that? You know? Please. This game is about exploration. You know? So I told him, I said, if you want to attack a freighter, attack NPC freighters. There's even missions for it, you know? No, he wants to hurt other people. Ugh. And including insulting me, which is ridiculous. Because, if you know anything about me, I'm not afraid. Distorted voice. The secondary dive team came back early today. They found a cave full of strange crystals, but the lights on the sub cut out and forced them home. They seem upset, disturbed, but we have to go back while we still have an idea of where it is before the shifting tides rob us. We'll never build anything without advanced materials. We fixed the lights on the Nautilon. I'm heading out. We found the cave. I knew we would, but what a find. Great towering crystals of brilliant red, rich metal deposits, concentrated deuterium, all we could ever need. We might just make it after all. Now, if only we could get a dry night's sleep. Oh. Sorry. Whoops. I sneezed. What? Why am I cold? I'm not cold. Alright. I'm stuck in the wall. I just got my head stuck in the wall. Alright. More sunken buildings, huh? What do we got here? 3:55. Yeah, I'm watching the time. What is that? 25 minutes right now. Oh boy. So my main save, the guy in the 16th galaxy, he can't do this. Every time he gets in the Nautilon, it starts flying up into space. I've had to jump out a couple of times and then I gave up. It's like, well, I guess not. The funny thing is, on the normal save, I did it my way, I got so many salvageable buried tech modules, that I was actually able to buy all these building parts from the blueprint analyzer. But I'm going to do Dreams of the Deep on that one too. On Ropalum. We're doing this one on ocean beaches. It's a pretty planet. So is Ropalum. Ropalum is also a green grass, blue water planet. But I have no idea if it's safe, you know, in permadeath or anything. I guess I can portal over there and find out. Oh boy. We're going back towards Joe. That's good news. It's the same distance away. Oh dear. Oh man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jellyfish. They can hurt you right through. Just like the whipper plants. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. I'm gonna have to sneeze again too. Alright. There it is. There's no monster there. That's interesting. Oh, I bottomed out. Weird. Okay, hang on. Sorry about that. Okay. Spring is sprung in my face. Just go through the door this time. There we go. Yeah, it is the same one. Oh, stupid kelp plant. Sent me back to the same one. Cool. Alright. Here we go. I had the dream again. This guy and his wet dreams. The endless, comfortably numb by Pink Floyd's in my head right now. The endless purple waves, mile after mile after mile. A relief at first from that dull crimson ache, but then I can't escape the escape. I can't escape the feeling there's something else there. I look around and there's nothing. Nothing. I blink and I see them. Faint at first, just lines, but it's unmistakable. Repeated geometric shapes trace the sky, row after row of triangles slowly scrolling past, and I can't explain it, but it's the most terrible thing I've ever seen. It's almost a relief to wake up and see the rain again. They've gone back to that wretched cave. Every one of them. No one is listening to me. We could still build the hyperdrive, I know it. After that, flushing the salt out of the launch thrusters will be easy. We've all had the same dream, the same rambling, the teeth in the sky, those crystals. It's nonsense. There's nothing else down there. We've taken it all. But what can I do? Maybe I missed something. Maybe they're right. One last look won't hurt. Oh, there's another V-tube. Didn't see it before. I'm getting hurt by something. There's something over there that hurts. That's bizarre. Okay. Well, I don't care because I don't want to get hurt. Oh, there it is. The last building we were in, I had that momentary thought, I'm in permadeath. I need to check my shield. Are we done? Find the remains of the crew. Use a scanner. C. Distance scouted 1. So, what do I do? What are we at? Right at 30 minutes, okay. See again. No, don't go into the surface, that doesn't help me. Look at that number. Do I gotta get to 100% or something, maybe? Ah, okay. That's interesting. Look at those things. Oops, signal lock. How far away is that one? Okay, 4 minutes. I know that you can find, I think it's actually part of this mission to find an ancient ruin underwater. I've never found another one though. I found one by accident on the main save. I think I was in Hesperia's galaxy. But when I did Dreams of the Deep on my second normal save, I just kept scanning and scanning and finally found one, but never found another one. That was it. Locate the crew's final resting place. I think about all the all the submerged relics that I'm probably passing right up here. All that money. money. We're still in the struggle on this save, but the normal save, the struggle has ended. We be rich. I was looking at the fishes. Oh boy. Whoops. I didn't think we were going to make that. It's really pretty. It'd be a lot prettier if it was daytime. You know, light shafts coming through the water and stuff. Because we're not that deep. Here it is. There is... Is this the same building again? Good grief. Okay. Wish the Nautilon lights stayed on. In Subnautica, their version of the Nautilon, the lights stay on when you're not in it. So you can shine lights on stuff and, you know, scan things and find things that way. Okay, trapped, sub-reactor leaking. It grabbed me, but they're dead now. Their eyes are all shut. I think my leg is broken. My hand hurts. If I could just find an air tank, I can still get back home. The recording continues, but it's just hours of scratchy silence, the static of currents. I have a haunting sensation of being watched. I wonder who this crew really were. It seems I will never find out. I inherited the helmet of the lost diver, transforming the appearance of your exosuit at an exosuit changing station. Alright. That's Dreams of the Deep. Very cool. And there's the Nautilon, which I couldn't find a minute ago. Woohoo, we did it! Let's see if there's one here. Apparently not. Well, Well, we need some dry land. Here's some right there. It's always nighttime when we do stuff, huh? Bloop! Ouch. Oh, Joe, you're so far away. Where is Joe? Oh, over there. Okay. Wrong button. Joe's launch thrusters are empty, but that's okay, because Joe has fuel on board. Pick up fuel. Place on thruster. Woohoo! There we go. Alrighty. We did it. We did Dreams of the Deep in one episode. Thanks to Joe. Those are not worth very much. But I mean, if you're like poor, they're worth a lot, right? And that's just oxygen as far as I know. I think there's other things you can combine kelp sack with in the refiner. Why are my launch thrusters empty again? Galactic navigation, good grief. That was one launch. That's weird. Okay. Your base. Paradise Bay is Sword's base, and it's, you know, it's in my teleporter now. So every time I see it, I'm like, I don't remember naming anything Paradise Bay. This is how silly I am. Well, I'll tell you what, the first time that I tried to do that mission, well, I told you, his Nautilon, the main safe, his Nautilon won't stay underwater. It just flies up here into subspace. It's a long way down. All right. I love the look of cuboid rooms and biodomes. And I love this planet. So pretty. Alrighty. Woohoo! Woo! Mission finished. Woo! Alright, you guys. We got Dreams of the Deep in the bag. We got the underwater building parts. If I hit the right build menu, look at all of that stuff. It's awesome. It doesn't even require glass. Oh yeah, it does. One glass. That's cool. The door doesn't require any glass, of course. The moon pool. That's cool. It's got a light that shines down. So you should put it high up in your base. Yeah. That's my favorite right there. That is my favorite room ever. Alright, you guys. Fun, fun, fun. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.